Hello there everyone, it's me Sky and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Real quick before I get into this video, I just want to give a shout out to some cool people from Fast and Furious Legacy. Their names are Sam, Volts, Karina, and Alla. Hey guys, how's it going? So, this video is going to be a little bit different from what I normally do because somebody, one of my friends on there, he suggested to me that I should make a video maybe giving some good advice to some newer players. And I thought that was a really good idea, so I decided to go ahead and do it. And today I kind of thought I would focus on some frequently asked questions in public chat on my server in particular. One question that I see in there a lot is people asking what they do with their car parts. Now, when you get parts, if you're a new player, well, anybody can watch this, you know what to do. But anyways, when you get parts, there's 3 stages. And the parts are, of course, engine, nitrous, suspension, tires, gearbox, and chassis. Most of the time, you should avoid using chassis when you upgrade unless it's a drift car. Like the Perf C6, for instance. On that particular car, you do want to upgrade your chassis, but only because it's a drift car. And the Perf C6 is great for drift. A lot of people ask, should I sell parts? If a crew mission comes up or a solo mission comes up and it's selling parts, you can choose to sell them if you want to. I'll just sell one right now. When you sell a part, you earn upgrade coins and wrenches, which you can use to upgrade your cars, but you don't have to sell parts unless you absolutely want to. Another question I get a lot is, how many chapters are there in story? There's 12. Once you finish it, I hit the wrong thing. Once you finish it, it should say chapter 13 coming soon. If you've been playing for a while and you already finished story, coming soon's been right there for about too long. Soon is not even a word you can use for that right now. So it's 12 chapters to finish story, and you need a car with at least 1616 performance index to finish it. I personally finished my story with an A-class Nissan Skyline. I've heard some people can do it with a B-class, but I think if you get an A-class and you upgrade it to 1616 on your performance index, you'll be able to finish story no problem. So with that out of the way, another question I get a lot is, how do I upgrade cards? Well, right here I have my Hero Escort pulled up. You just go to upgrades. You use your upgrade coins and your wrenches to upgrade your cars, or if you have enough gold, you can do an instant upgrade. Sometimes you will have to wait a certain amount of time when you upgrade your cars. Like some, I think, even go up to as much as 10 days. I'm pretty sure on Johnny Trans Honda, some of the upgrades do go up to 10 days. And I know that's crazy, but most of the time it's worth the wait. You can save your speed ups. That's what your mechanics are for. And that's another question I get a lot, is should I buy more cars or should I buy an extra mechanic first? Personally, when I first joined, I did buy cars more than I bought my mechanics and extra stuff, and that's really not a good idea. When you get enough money, you should definitely buy your second mechanic and then go on to your third, and if you can, I would say even go on to the 4th. When you use your mechanics to help you with upgrades and oil changes, it really does help with saving your speed ups, which you can use for certain missions if it's, car specific or something. It just really helps you later on to use your mechanics. And even if you just use your mechanics to oil your cars, then you can save one mechanic and just use your speed ups that you're saving from not using them on oil to use them to quicken your upgrades. Some upgrades, like I said, I think the shortest upgrade is 5 minutes, and then the longest one I have heard of so far is 10 days. Another question that a lot of people ask, which I don't know why, is how do I join a crew? I happen to create my crew, and this is just me helping somebody with oil. But when you join a crew, you just go to this crew tab right here. And if you're new, it'll give you a lot of recommendations on crews you can join. You can also go into public chat and say, hey, I'm new, I would just like to join a crew, and somebody may invite you. But you can even make your own crew. It costs 50 gold to make a crew, and that's if you really want to start your own thing, which you can also do. Another question that I hear a lot is, how come when I ask my crew for help, it doesn't help me? It does. But when they help you with your oil change, like you just saw me help one of my crewmates, when you help somebody with your oil change in crew, it only takes 1 minute off. So if you have 20 people in your crew and they all help you, it takes 20 minutes off your oil change. So I recommend, I'm sure I have a car with no oil in it, my Nissan Skyline. Do your oil change, ask crew. If all 20 of them help you, like I said, it takes off 20 minutes on your oil change, which can come in handy if you're trying to speed the process up. Another question I have seen before is, how do I get hero cars? Honestly, I'm pretty sure the only way to get the legit hero cars, unless you buy them get them in the crates when you buy them, is by finishing collections. Like, I got Letty's Torino by finishing a collection. I got this Escort by finishing a collection. But I got Han Subaru by getting the last milestone in solo. So you might watch for that. Another question that a lot of people ask is, should I go ahead and spend my gold on a crate? If you've already got, I'd say if you've already got 2 mechanics, go ahead and try it. You never know, you might get a really great car that you can potentially put to use right away. You might get something that totally sucks, but you can sell it for parts. And that's another question I get, or that I see a lot anyway, is, should I sell my cars? Like I said, this is another thing that goes in hand with selling your parts. It's really up to you. A lot of people would say to save them in the beginning, and I agree. You should build up your garage as much as you can in the beginning. So try to save all the cars you get. Even if you pull an Acura, just keep it. Save it till in my opinion, honestly, go till you get 50 cars. And then if you get something better, sell it. You know what I mean? Because then you have extra space, for that better car. Because if you open more crates than you have garage space, you won't be able to race until you sell those extra cars. And when you buy garage slots, the price does go up, but I'm pretty sure the highest it gets is 300 gold. That's where my garage spaces are right now. That's how much they personally cost me. And then I just figured, now that I've answered a lot of questions that I personally see a lot in my public chat, I figured I would throw in some of my own tips and tricks. When it comes to opening crates, what I prefer to do, if it's not a special crate like Muscle Crate or the Japanese crate or the Sportsy crate, Heroes crate, if it's just your pro crates and amateur crates, save those. Save them for either a crew mission, or if you're building garage and you're trying to get, more, how should I put this? If you're trying to get better cars than you normally would from these crates, save up your pro crates and your amateur crates till you get quite a few bundled up. I've got 8 amateur crates right now. And see how it says either claim all or use? Use one, only lets you open one. In my honest opinion, I feel like if you save them up and then claim them all at once, which you can only claim them by intervals of 10, I feel like this gives you better results, especially with the pro crate. The amateur crate, I'm really not a huge fan of it, but the pro crate, I have gotten some good pulls from there by claiming them all at once. By the way, this 10 times pro crate right here, would not recommend. Just don't. And I figured, I'm sure everybody knows this by now, but if you're wanting to get gold and you're not wanting to do ladder races or get your milestones, if you're wanting to do it the easy way, you can buy it in the gold room. Sometimes they put cars in here with the gold packs, you just never know. So, I hope this video helped everybody. If it helped you, give it a thumbs up. I may make a part 2 if I can think of some other things that would kind of help out. And if there's anything I left out, or if there's anything I said incorrectly, feel free to leave a comment below, because that helps everybody. So, I guess I'll say bye, and I hope you all have a great day, and yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe.